Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Last time, 2 weeks ago, we did Priority Tuchanka. We said goodbye to Morden Solus, who we had to have fix the shroud on Tuchanka to disseminate the genophage cure, because as in Morden's own words, someone else gotten it wrong. Now we're set up towards Priority Citadel. This is the second Priority Citadel, hence Citadel 2. We've got some side quests to pick up, and we're now in a section of the game where there's a lot of side quests that open up, and we want to work through those before we get to the priority mission and some of the later content. So we may be in this section of the game for a while. So what we're going to do is take a look at where we need to go and see. Okay. So I think honestly we're just going to head back to the Citadel, and we're gonna just sort of wander the Citadel, because like there's just so many quests now that we should be able to pick up by talking to people and interacting and whatever. I kind of want to not necessarily pick up everything, but pick up a fair amount of stuff before we head back out and do stuff. Let me know how the sound mix is, both in the game and for my vocals. I have a new voice effect applied that hopefully should things a little bit quieter on the mic side, even when I'm talking. All right, so that's Tuchanka. Good on fuel. So let's head back to Serpent Nebula. Dr. Bryson's lab is Leviathan and ooh. Okay, headed straight in. Ooh, points to spend. Okay, so we'll do a little with sabotage. All right, what do we got? Power duration. Increased damage taken by 30% when enemy weapons overheat. Duration is fine. Synthetics explode when destroyed. 4-meter radius, increase recharge speed. Oh, I'm back to that one, but I think we're going to pick up explosive hack. All right, Garrus. Another one for concussive shot. Recharge speed or increase force and damage to frozen targets by 100%. We're not having a lot of trouble dealing damage to frozen targets, so I think we're just going to charge faster. The aura. Biotic. What do we got? Weapon damage? No. Power, force, and duration? Heck yes. All right. 2, 1, and 1. Good to go. Here we go. Flop. All right. Let's see what we got around the perimeter here. Any goodies, or is it just a fighting zone? We're up on ammo. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll get to you in a second, okay? Also not what I wanted. Uh, Are there any goodies? No. Okay. Go over that. Goodies. Can't expect that there would be, but you never know. All right. Moving on. Looks like a shotgun or an assault rifle. I think we're good. Let's find out what it is, though. Uh, it's revenue. Okay. It's not bad. Do not need. The tape. Oh, it's a weapon bench. Okay. I don't think we got any new mods here. Yeah. Vista mods. Vista mods. Nope. I think we're good. I think we're good. That was an extended barrel for the sniper rifle. We will check that again on the bench. Okay. It's a sniper rifle mod, right? Oh, okay. It just automatically, like if we were using it, it goes for it. No, I'm fine as is. Really don't think we're having trouble as of yet. Did we lose Liara in the elevator? Really? Personal log, Armando Owen Bailey, entry 1. Warn Herc that if he doesn't fill out his reports properly, I'm kicking his ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Entry 2. Reschedule meeting with customs analyst about cargo weight discrepancies over the last year. Don't let him wriggle out of that again, damn it. Entry 3. Reports of undesirables getting on station illegally. Have biometric system calibrated. Again. Entry 4. Kick Herc's sorry ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Alan. Oh, its capacity sucks. Its weight sucks. Damage is good. Accuracy's bad. Fire rate's bad. Nope. Predator is fine. Datapad. From Sergeant Uriah Shaw to Captain Iana Mao. I brought up number 177504 from evidence so you can see for yourself. We caught the slag who was assembling it in one of Tower 110's bathrooms. He got it past the detectors in pieces, metal barrel and a hollowed out Omnitool, Ezo and one of those Cision toothbrushes. The rest was plastic or ceramic. No gang ink on him. He was in a sports coat like most of the male employees of Tower 110. His ID was manufactured. He's got a record that dates back to when his med card was issued, and before that, nothing. This is way beyond coincidence. This is a pro assassin, and he's not alone. We've got people smuggling talons all over the station. Patrol knows it, organized crime knows it, everybody knows it. But when you try to talk to the major, you hit a steel wall. Where's internal affairs when you need them? Why can't we get them to open an investigation on customs? You would not get away with this blind eye business if this were LA or Hong Kong. The major says he's not going to screw over good police because of one nut with a pistol. But this isn't just one. Ask the executor this. If this is the stuff we're catching, what's slipping by? Shaw. So this looks like it was a while coming. It's another machine pistol. Really care about her weight capacity. That seems fine. Predator is still probably better unmodified. Oh, this is me. I don't. Okay. Garrus. Okay. It's fine. Oh, right. It's through this doorway on the end. much for looping it. Thank you. Another sniper rifle mod. I assume we can't get out this way. Yep. We just left the counselor. I don't think much of these nemesis. All right. So I don't exactly remember the name of that assassin, but that assassin is an indication of the plot going downhill. You saw that I had no control over that entire cutscene, and it was not fun. That it? I guess that may be it. Yep, no goodies. Okay. Back the way we came. I'm around the corner, why don't you? That's a kind of an untenable position there, Liara. Wow, I can't hit anything. Yep. There we go. Nothing to see here. Gotta go that way, I know. Did I miss anything? I feel like this is where we're supposed to be under like a time pressure to get things done. Not feeling it. Okay. Want to make sure we don't miss anything. And over. And down. All right. Well, that doesn't look good, but looks like that's where we're going. Oh, cover, cover. Oh, no, no, not what I wanted. I wanted. some point I get more ammo, right? Thane's already. Thane's already on the brink of death. And he's been stabbed. And now he's on the brink of death again. And we're doing surgery on him. and there's complications. Thane's going to die. It is just a matter of when at this point, and it is short term. Okay. God, there feels like a lot to unpack there. So I don't think we've had a save. Yeah, we could restart the entire mission. How long was the mission? What's wrong? That seems wrong. Okay. Anyway, so we took the Paragon out, which we intended to do anyway, right? Put her guns down, put Caden more at ease. But we also took the Renegade option there to shoot Udina. I believe if we don't, Caden shoots him instead and has some guilt over that. So happy to save him that guilt and take that on ourselves. Oh, there's a lot that I don't like about this. It feels a bit rushed. I don't feel like they set up Udina's traitorness very much. I think we're going to get an explanation of indoctrination, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not even Elusive Man and Cerberus so much. That just sort of like all of that's been corrupted now with indoctrination. That all of Cerberus and, we're going to see more of that. The introduction of Kai Lang is a step in the wrong direction. We will see that proceed. Anytime you see him show up, it is not good for our story, just in terms of it being a good story as opposed to just sort of railroading us a lot. Pretty much anytime he shows up, you don't get to fight him. He gets to just do stuff, and suddenly you are incredibly inaccurate with a pistol or whatever. Attempting to deal with him. It's whatever the cutscene dictates, whatever the story dictates. So we're out of control at that point. I do appreciate I don't appreciate the fact. At least they went to the lengths of making it clear that Udina was in fact the traitor there by having dialogue between the Elusive Man and Kai Lang. That Udina was expendable, blah blah blah. He was clearly part of the plot, etc., etc. Because they didn't really set this up very well. And there's like you have the Solarian counselor's word, but like there's not really like proof. I mean, that's he said, as far as it goes. And like we haven't liked Udina and this whole time or whatever, but Udina hasn't like done wrong. He hasn't like really tried to screw us for his own gain or for whatever. So I'm not a big fan of this priority that we just played through for all of those reasons. But now let's go see Thane before we lose yet another Mass Effect 2 crewmate. That's what we always say, though. Doesn't matter how big the stakes are, how much things escalate. There's always a way for things to get bigger, worse. So I don't think I've mentioned this previously, but Bailey is voiced by Michael Hogan, probably best known as Commander Ty on the Battlestar Galactica reboot from the 2000s. Good pull for that and good voice work from him. Okay. That's going to be locked, yeah, for sure. Okay, that's one of the quests we needed to pick up. Right. Think that there's anything for us in here? Just the shooting range, right? No, I don't want to go in the shooting range. All right. Nothing I want to do here unless there's something that we need to buy. Yeah, so ciphers, fighter base on Novaria, automated turrets. Find someone on the Citadel who can use them. Okay. Arya Talok, that's the start of hers. Dr. Bryson, that's the start of Leviathan. We'll do those later. Heating stabilizers. Citadel needs new heating stabilizers. Find them, bring them to him on the Presidium Commons. And then Arun is, we have to go ship searching for that. Okay. All right, let's make a swing around things. All right, let's go talk to Thane. Let's go say our goodbyes. And we'll take our stretch break. Still have our PTSD couple over here? Yes, we do. Well, that's another crewmate we've lost. I think that that's it for us at Huerta for the moment. So I think it's time for us to take a stretch break. Definitely take a moment to step away and take a breath. Had Morden and Thane back to back. I think that's part of the power of Mass Effect 3. It's one of the reasons why I like it. It's one thing to write like really good or really witty or really funny or heartfelt dialogue for a character, and it's fine when carry the day and everyone survives and you're the hero and what have you. Um, but Mass Effect 3 is so much about the cost of war, the sacrifices that characters are willing to make for it. In the case of Morden, and really in the case of Thane as well. But I think the sadness, the gravity of it is also one of the things that potentially pushes folks away from liking Mass Effect 3. It's easy to like pile up on the ending, and it's easy to pile up on bad story ideas like Kai Lang, but you can see that they're still doing excellent writing with Morden and with Thane there. So let's take our stretch break now. Get up, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, and we will be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back. Okay. Getting through. Apologize for the delay. I'm afraid that I'm not sending any game audio through. Now I am. Okay. It's weird. And I will be upset if that is the case. I have to re-record all of that. Odds are good, though. That's what I get for having trouble with my sound setup. All right. Well, if I have to re-record, you will have heard when I publish this to the Mass Effect 3 playlist, then I will have re-recorded at some point. But let's keep moving forward.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Hit the commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
It's my money and I'm closing my account.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
So you're fleeing the Citadel? Running to Sanctuary? If you trust the Council, you'll stay here.
Why should I trust them? They couldn't stop Cerberus. What could they possibly do about the Reapers?
Nothing, if you take your money and hide.
Have you seen Palaven? Or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay, damn it. I'll leave the account open.
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
Sounds
You're
like
right.
a scam.
Guess all we can do is hope for the best.
Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period. Their statues had legendarily accurate Prothean inscriptions. Can we use that? Yes, I know the Athena Nebula is off limits, but this... a classified project. It needs all the Prothean intel we can find. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just think. If those statues had something that could help us, even today...
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Zeus Hope are hit by Reaper forces.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a Cacliosaur. They're good in mountains, immune to toxins, ferociously loyal to their riders. Yes, they'd be ideal. Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War. So, unless we can engineer something new, Krogan on toxic worlds will have to fight on foot without support.
Wait, you want me to resurrect dinosaurs? I'm in.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Selian Nebula.
Nothing down here except a Blasto poster.
Krogan forces reported heavy casualties in destroying a Reaper stronghold located in what was once Rachni space.
is proud to support our soldiers. Please do your part.
Bomb or turret? How many this time? Clear the area until you've done a full sweep. We need a way to find their tech and shut it off safely. No, E-Crime still doesn't have anything. The tech they got off the bodies of a few Cerberus engineers self-destructed when they took it apart. Not much we can do, except pick up the pieces after another turret guns down on Mom and her kids.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little present Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
What? What? Oh. Okay.
We have to keep enforcing the law, same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
Hardest part about it.
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in CSEC in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. CSEC officer who helped Cerberus. CSEC caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do. But the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust, Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
That was weird. I'll take it.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Padawan.
Rules be damned. People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, C-Sec will shut this whole place down.
C-Sec couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take him to court.
You think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wars, sell from the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger-happy.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
The commander's right. Maybe if the Council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing C-Sec isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
The second human Spectre assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Except for Udina, who we definitely killed.
Agor Munitions. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Welcome to Cypertine Armory.
We appreciate your visit.
As human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Sue's Hope are hit. Forces.
Hello, Shepard.
That's it?
Nice to see you.
Okay.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good hunting. Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the Obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades Nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The Obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone for Protheans. Think of how much it could have helped us understand. Scene contains large scorch marks that went through the town.
You want my security? Bring me a warrant.
Precision shots. I heard the get.
This would be vital to the war effort.
Targeted.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
I missed some of that. If I can trigger it again.
You want my security vids? Bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus informants who made it happen, you'll give me the vids.
People are dying in this war. You don't get to use that as ammunition in your little pissing contest.
Thanks, Commander.
I'm trying to find Cerberus spies.
And you should be looking in your own office. I saw the news.
I know. Just right. Sorry. I lost some friends and I'm on both the channels.
If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Cerberus forces have attacked civilians on Benning. The Alliance has deployed units to defend the refugees during evacuation. Cerberus forces have attacked Tachanka, apparently trying to weaken Rogan resistance.
He's a terrorist. He ought to be locked up.
He should be shot. Gorex wanted for 6 bombings. 6. Killed both humans and Batarians.
He bombed his own people? Why?
He was part of a terror cell. Picked crowded places. Voya, Omega. Doesn't matter to these asshole fanatics who gets blown up.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Okay, so we've already been to the embassies, but we need to go back because of the Spectre area. We haven't been to the docks. Holding area.
If you have a question, please consult an Avina terminal for assistance. One moment, please.
Go to Purgatory.
Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
Grimly, you do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when Nakuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Drunk soldiers are gone.
No, the problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The library at Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress, the defining works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean and squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You, still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work?
might as well. What you got?
Hey, Edie.
I'm curious. What material is your face made from?
The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it. If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Right. We already did your quest.
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How's this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
What about you and me?
You know, with all this interest in Edie, it's possible you've overlooked other options.
I never really considered it, man. No offense.
Forget it. So, you and Edie?
Well, yeah. What do you think?
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
It's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ugh, this sucks. What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Are we dancing with Jack? Is this happening? Are we gonna grab Edie?
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
And yet here I am, flailing my arms like all of the other desperate, sad people. Aww.
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
But I can't talk to Edie now. Edie has to stare at Joker. Joker has to stare at Edie. Okay. Did Jack leave? Yeah, Jack left. I think. Is Jack on the dance floor and I just can't talk? Nah, it's not looking like it. Alright. We've done all we can here.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. Areas tagged of 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Galaxy needs to understand what these refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not crossing that dock.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solek Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Good idea. The Galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done. I think we might need a different subject. Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces. After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance.
I'm sorry, but that's not quite what I had in mind.
Major Kaden Alenko.
Great shot, Commander.
Assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist's doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every battalion with someone on Aratok remembers your face.
Planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony. Only regret. Don't have the strength to.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Ha! Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died, about how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry, if that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family. Oh.
Crimson Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked. Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven.
Thank you, human. We will hold the pillars close to our hearts and persevere.
Proves that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel.
So it was his request, and Does anybody get anything by throwing this guy in jail or having the state execute him instead? It doesn't absolve our guilt regarding Eratot, but, you know, that was pretty much his last request.
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
Oh, for my parents. They put me on the rescue transport and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Well, I guess this is the safe forces have attacked civilians. Look, if anyone bothers you, let me know. I'll take care of you.
Sure thing, sir. Thanks.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and C-Sec forces have killed the last invading forces.
I can't really use that. Could you try again, please?
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have
Son of
announced
a bitch.
the Turian military against the Reapers.
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
Hey, Commander.
James?
James?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Lola.
I have a little.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
Losses are mounting as human colonies at Elysium, Tiptree,
Come on.
and Zeus Hope are hit by Reaper forces.
Listen, please, we just need more food. I can give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins, on Gay Hinnom in the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper patrols, I'm sure you'd find something valuable. That's got to be worth
Are
something.
you kidding me?
Please, my family is starving.
Hey, I've assumed full control of Eclipse, and we're committed to moving forward with Aria.
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy. I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person. Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier? Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that. Do I?
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Major Kaden Alenko, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council. No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Council.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted C-Sec. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication. I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted C-Sec. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops
Okay. Exhausted everything here. Let's go talk to Solid.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival gear. Any questions?
Are we playing security, Sergeant Olenby?
No, Private. We are not.
Alenko, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Man, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garbug.
I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Crucible. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm aware this is an unsecured channel. Yes, understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Looks like we've got everything that we could do here. So we're not going to get back on the Normandy. We're going to go back over to the embassy because the Spectre room has a couple of things for us there that we can do. Is that a bird?
Spectre status recognized. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
The Nimbus Cluster and the Salian Nebula.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where E08 is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but...
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family.
These things are very complicated, and usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything going on right now. I'm very sorry. If you can't accept a fostering by proxy until her file is processed, there's nothing more I can do.
Oh, wow. Okay, quite a lot we can do here. Medical supplies, originally meant for occupied zones, have been rerouted to the Citadel because the Reaper invasion has made delivery impossible. The supplies are currently in lockdown on the docks, but can be released to the Huerta Memorial Hospital under Spectre authority. Authorized civilian militia. CSEC has fielded requests for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel in the event of another attack. Many CSEC officers believe a militia would benefit the Citadel's state of readiness and improve morale, but they lack funds and clearance for the program. Spectre authorization would allow CSEC to begin training civilian volunteers using funds normally allocated to executive bonuses. Yup. First to Rune Financial Report. This financial report is for top-level embassy access only, according to financial estimates from First to Rune Investment Trusts, a division of Elkos Combine. The Citadel races cannot sustain the cost of the war effort for more than 1 year. Although military spending has stimulated certain market sectors, shortages and rationing in other areas have depressed the financial system. Civilian discretionary spending has fallen except in entertainment areas like escapist vids and drinking. First Arun is borrowing heavily to provide funds for key functions across the Citadel. But if the war does not end within the next year, galactic financial collapse is inevitable. Boop. Surveillance authorization. CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants on the Citadel. Officers have tapped public surveillance feeds, but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Spectre authorization would enable CSEC to tap into business feeds without informing civilian agencies. Not so sure about that one. Location for Batarian patient. A Batarian patient named Gorik is located in the makeshift clinic in the temporary refugee camp. We already did this. He is suffering from undisclosed severe injuries. Medical staff from Huerta Memorial Hospital provided painkillers, but there's no viable long-term treatment. Because the Batarian hegemony refuses to share records, no data on Gorik is available prior to his status on the Citadel. Batarian access codes. With Spectre-level access codes, it is possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top-level diplomatic dispatches. The location of consoles accessed using suspect ciphers will be uploaded to the Spectre's Omni tool and highlighted for easy detection. Oh, we want to do that. Curious what the implications are for this surveillance authorization. That's even a thing. Okay, so we do get some military strength out of it. Or Citadel Defense Force. It's minor, but it's there. Is that? Yeah, we could do Batarian codes by going back to... Oh. Have anything for this guy, do we? No, not yet. Okay.
Troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven.
Spectre status, 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military.
I think that there's... Thought that there was a terminal for us to check. All right. Located at the passenger lounge. Find the consoles at the following locations and in the following order. Okay, we've got to like. My bad. So we got to go to Huerta first, then here, and then the other docks. All right, let's get over to Huerta. Maybe we'll hear more of the. Yeah, those were birds in the air. We'll hear more about.
Recognized. Please select 1 moment, please.
Our PTSD Asari.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So you went back to the farm?
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Naira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
Sounds like they've been indoctrinated. Not Serta supplies. Ah, there's our console. Array for it actually indicating.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Died assisting a Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
Spectre status recognized. Please select 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I think I'll do better against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And what combat experience against Reapers are you basing this on?
None, ma'am.
Outstanding.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Spectre status recognized. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Councilor Udina, who died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard,
Balak.
you should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this Citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony. I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system, well...
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
No choices there, per se. Well, like, not dramatic choices. I guess we could have killed him or whatever, but, like, why in the world would we do that when we can charm him into joining us? But he was definitely a son of a bitch, and it would have been appropriate for us to put him down. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of quests to do all over the place. So I think we're going to head back to the Normandy and call it a night. But we're definitely headed back out to definitely next time we're going to do a side quest out in space.
Your parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting you.
Joined Alliance forces. The Gemini leaders have stated that defeating the Reapers supersedes old grudges. Rogan forces reported heavy casualties and destroying.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Sergeant, I have a little brother.
In
He went
Cerberus.
off planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor, ma'am.
It's not going to end well.
Caden, hey. I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity, and it matters.
You're talking about Udina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same. Including you.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Kyline.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Councilor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And Aquarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
There's our next priority.
We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment?
Everyone wants to talk.
Contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Whew, that's a lot. So that's our next priority. Get Tally. Masana. Masana. If that's what I think it is. That's a dark one. That's a creepy, horrific one. Okay, let's wrap up here and see what we got. Batarian Fleet 155. The once formidable Batarian Navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Karshan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. Batarian refugees are enlisted by the thousands, desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their homeworld. No collection of vessels is more eager to engage the Reapers than Karshan's last warships. Updated. As the highest-ranking officer left in the hegemony, Balak is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership, drive, and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops. While Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance, he would do anything to save his people and has grudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. Updated. Batarian refugees are rallying around the Pillars of Strength, finding courage in the sacred, ancient artifacts recovering. Citadel Defense Force is up to 65. The Council created the Citadel Defense Force to support Shepard in the war against the Reapers. The CDF includes ships and soldiers from every Council race. Complements from a few species without official membership status have also quietly joined. After the attempted coup, no offer of assistance is being turned away by the Council and its advisors. Updated. An increase in refugees on the Citadel depleted resources that might have otherwise gone to defense systems and personnel. Updated. Civilians volunteering at emergency clinics help to save lives by processing patients, assisting doctors, and taking some of the burden off the Citadel's overtaxed medical staff. Updated. Warning people on the Citadel to prepare for the war has improved civilian readiness. Updated. Spectre authorization released medical supplies from Customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patient care. Updated. A Spectre gave CSEC permission to tap into surveillance on private citizens. CSEC used the footage to make several arrests, improving security. Updated. CSEC was authorized to train a civilian militia, strengthening their defense forces. Updated. Housing was found for students from Grissom Academy too young to work on the Prothean device. These gifted teenagers have been helping, however, by dealing with any repetitive problems that can't be delegated to VIs. Updated. CSEC is concentrating on war-related problems and more serious crimes. By focusing resources, the overall security of the Citadel has improved. Updated. After reassurances that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war effort, Volus merchants are making donations to relief efforts and defense forces on the Citadel. Updated. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Updated. Schematics of advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom Academy increased the endurance of the Asari under fire. That was a lot. Asari Science Team, 90. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari Science Team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. Asari Second Fleet. The Asari Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The Second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. The Asari's Sixth Fleet. The Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy. An almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict, as any war with the fleet has never remained small. It was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcomed sight for any ally when it arrives. The Destiny Ascension. The Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought, unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Ludania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire, but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. Crucible. 15. Optimize EZO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy SR2 developed the theory behind this piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO-based compounds to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the Prothean archives on Mars. Major Curie we already had. Now we have the Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems, with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Turian Sixth Fleet. The Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Ferrixin strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. The Turian Sixth Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet. Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. So we are now up to 3491. We are past our minimum for success. And as of the Tuchanka mission, the Primarch and Erdnot Rex have left.
Made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Commander, I've found something you need to see. What have you got? A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
She's been right before. We're not going to not do so.
Commander?
I think this is where we're going to wrap up. Priority, Citadel shore leave. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy into dry dock on the Citadel for much-needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're all on shore leave, that's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing, Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Admiral Hackett. So that gives us access to the shore leave DLC, which we'll be doing later. Kai Ling's dossier. From Stephen Hackett. Shepard, as promised, here is what we have on Kai Ling. Forwarded message from Alliance Records. Subject, Kai Ling's dossier to Stephen Hackett. Name, Ling, Kai. Date of Systems Alliance military enlistment, November 14th, 2172. Age on enlistment, 16. Credentials, faked. Tours of duty, 2172. Terminus system, patrol and reconnaissance. 2173. Exodus cluster, patrol and reconnaissance. Reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers? Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 2174. Raid of Ention. Recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. 2175. Kite's Nest. Tactical reconnaissance. Accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176. Received N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Kai Ling's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Ling's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Ling is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus's Phantom-class implants. Got a minute? From James Vega. Hey, Commander, just wondering if you've got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Vega. Derlesh Mole. From Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard, Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for the political crisis that would result. But the security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I have forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. So we'll have to go back there. Hope lives. From Erdnot Bakara, Commander. I'm writing you from the Kelvic Valley on Tuchanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our entire planet. So many of them I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Tuchanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe you, Commander. This I will never forget. ANN Alert, new article on Cerberus. From Alliance News Network Information Partners. Elysium. An evacuation shuttle, nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew high numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity, and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. So I believe that was the guy that we ran into during Jack's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2, that I was worried that we had left him on the planet with no way of escape. But but looks like that was justified. Meet me at the bar. From Jack. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out, so we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. Jack. Citadel interview. Your cabin. From Diana Allers. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Diana. Game night. From Samantha Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you like to grab drinks in your cabin? I can promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Wow, like everyone's coming out of the woodwork to seduce me now. Okay. That's a lot to follow up on. Oof. We got the shore leave, Bolus Ambassador, Cerberus Scientists, Distress Signal, Perseus Vale. Alright, so next time we're going to be working through our ginormous backlog of side missions before we go after Perseus Vale. What an evening. Priority Citadel 2, the betrayal of Udina, the Cerberus attempted coup, the death of Thane, and a whole lot has opened up to us. And we finally got our war assets to a point where they're at least at the minimum that we require in order to face the Reapers. But there's a long way still to go, so we'll begin to tackle that next time. So in the meantime, stay safe, take care, and I